dash. I got Edvin. Let's have it's you can get in now. But from see he's going for it. Yeah. Okay. Second head. What? Next climb. Barracks is under threat. Tengu is chasing. Riptide is having significantly low HP at this point, and this Imperial Warrior. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I guess 3. 3 javelins has been taken. The problem is, okay, new refinery is being built, but on the other hand, Dutcharmy is just sitting very peaceful with his 3 refineries. Okay, Vindicator 1 is taken, but Apollo has arrived. Some dogfighting mic happening. Not the best way to handle them. Also, javelins, I believe they might be here. Or these would be the 5 peacekeepers that Dutcharmy had. Again, your Imperial warriors are sitting idle. I mean, at least you can send them. Oh, okay, there's Riptide here. Peacekeepers. I guess they want to change the garrison. Intercepted by the Imperial warriors. Well, let's see. Okay, that sneaky peacekeeper get dealt with. 2 Apollos are already scouting everything. Oh! That's a very quick chronosphere. Like, I don't believe we are in 10 minutes in the game yet, and we see a chronosphere. Dutcharmy feeling confident, knowing that taking Edvin's refinery first with just a rip job, and now he actually locked him in. Like, yes, Edvin has these garrisons, but at this point of the game, they're serving for nothing. Some beautiful microplay coming from the Riptide filled with the Peacekeepers. Apollo scouting the third refinery as well. Tango numbers are way too low. Point defense drones activated. Just in time, but oh, at the instant of the injury, Dolphin is already on the move. Riptide escorting the Peacekeepers on the top. This is a bit annoying. I mean, surely you can have a high ground advantage, but I mean, if you can shoot over here, this should be able to shoot over there as well, because I know that this building or Peacekeepers now on the march. Also, this Dolphins already handled the ore collector that Edvin had after losing one more. But swarms of the Dolphins. But there's still one. Cryo shot has been used, but I think there's no Vindicator nearby, so I think it's fine for the Edvin. Dutcharmy is seeking for the new position for his 5th refinery. Things are getting very grim for Edvin at this point. And we have 1 minute left for the Chronosphere. But here's a problem. Edvin does not have any units. I mean, no units en masse that can be, for example, used for Chronosphere to transfer them to death. Maybe on top of a building. Or maybe on some map, for example, debris or anything. Riptide and Dolphin. This is the second time this refinery has been taken, and this refinery didn't even pay itself, let alone the collectors. Edvin with 1 Tengu and 1 Tengu with the point defense drones wants to do something, I believe, but okay, Apollos have missed them. Okay, we get to see a Tengu harassment here. 1 Tengu quickly intercepted, the second one can't really do much. Okay, we now... Oh, okay, these are healthy numbers of the Mecha Tengus, and we see Proton Collider, and the Chronosphere is now ready to fire. I think we see it will be fired over here, so I don't think he may need it, but the Dutcharmy can easily dispatch these Tengus. I mean, maybe on top of the Mecha Bay, or maybe here. We will see though. Okay, 1 IFV and Apollos are arriving. Ah, okay, we see MCV being deployed. Does he have any other MCV? Maybe not. Anyway, now Tango swarming the MCV and Cryo shot still. There's only 1 IFV here. I don't know what is Dutcharmy cooking at this point. Uh-oh, on barracks. Still no multi-gunner turret to have it defend itself. The MCV is already in a half HP. 1 multi-gunner turret has been deployed. Now... Uh-oh. Okay, 1 tsunami tank is out. But again, I think Dutcharmy is at a healthy point that he can safely afford a new one. Edvin tries to get some infantry. Now a good position, a good angle to handle this MCV, and so it goes down. Not again. A small victory, I mean, he gets a power instant generator instead. A new Mecha Bay, fine, but I mean, I don't think it's going to work a bit. But kudos to Edvin. I mean, he's still fighting. He's still trying to hang on this game. But from the looks of it, I mean, it's not very possible. I mean, Dutcharmy should be like 10k caps. Okay, he's 2k.
I serve the Emperor.
Edvin has some 3k cash, but he's on low power. And oh no. Is this a Q move? What is this generally core doing here? Cryo shot? No! Oh, two tangos also frost as well. There's only... Ah, okay. All of the javelins are out. Another collector's... Okay, two of the collectors. Okay, only one. The other one is frost. Now Tsunami tank is retreating. There are so many javelins here. Generator core going for the splash damage of the suicide bomb, but doesn't really work. Instead, he decides to deploy. Also, we have 14 seconds left for the second chronosphere. I wonder if he has a new MC. Okay, he has a new MCV. I wonder what's he going to use it. Maybe at least small handful of army. Yes. It seems like 2 or 3 tangos were too much to handle for the Dutch army. The Dolphins are just applying a blockade over the seas as well. And this is unnerving. The last source of income that Edvin had. Okay, he still has his collector. But now Apollos have arrived. Yeah, one tank that gets beaten already. Even he couldn't even land. But I mean, at this point we're just waiting Dutcharmy to finish the game. And that will be it. I think this final match will be enough. Okay, Edvin sells out. I mean, he tried, but Dutcharmy had a very strict map control, and Edvin couldn't even utilize holding that garrison spot. I mean, that was also very late Mecha Bay. When you can't get Mecha Bay, I mean, chances of handling a Ripjaw attack and repelling it becomes almost impossible. But anyway, GG for both of our players, and let's see what we're going to see next. Alright, now we are back on a very new map that I haven't seen before. This is Jungle Stalkers, and quite big and very bountiful map. I mean, we have 2 refinery spots here, 2 over the seas. I mean, almost each corner we have 4 refinery spots. And also midsection has 4 refineries as well. And there's also 1 refinery spot at the exit point of the base as well. So from the looks of it, I mean, all factions can really benefit from having these refiners. Exception goes for, I think, allies, because if you deploy it over here, I think your construction radius will be enabled over here as well, so you can build something, like a multi-gunner turret, or worse, a spectrum tower. Also, we have oil derricks, docks, and I think the garage is the most important neutral building that one can get. I think Dutcharmy also knows the value of this garage and immediately captures it even before the oil derrick. Now we see Ripjaw, I think once again we see Ripjaw. I mean, we have seaport here, javelins are being deployed, and Edvin is actually, let's see what is he going to do this time. Is he going to fall for the same thing again? Also, there are 4 oil derricks. I mean, how? Okay, 1. Okay, 2 oil derricks. There's 1. Okay, there's 2. So my bad. Anyway, but actually nice. Edvin got the second refinery, so this makes actually in total 1 refinery. But I can easily say these garrisons for both players are very dangerous. Like, it should be either occupied or be destroyed, because in technical sense, Edvin can sneak some infantry, like tank busters over here with a sudden transport, and it will be very difficult for example, Dutcharmy to handle it. I mean, Vindicators will need to waste so many bombs on these buildings just to destroy it, and then they can go over here. Same also applies for the Dutcharmy. Like he can, for example, get these buildings and fill them with the javelins. So, I mean, imagine that your units exit from the base. Okay, we see the southern transport, which is nice. But Edvin is not really doing anything with his infantry. Like, we have here 10 Imperial Warriors, also Vindicator on their top, gliding over. At this point, I think Edvin can even use a Defender Corps. I mean, he's not in the richest position, but... Okay, one oil derrick has been taken down, but there's still one remaining. And that's the problem. For example, Edvin is not paying attention and not even trying to defend. He's just letting it go. Like, these peacekeepers will just take it here without any kind of trouble, without any kind of resistance. For some reason, Dutcharmy just occupies the... no, sorry. Edvin just takes these garrisons, but these garrisons are not the most important. He has garage, so up until moving there, I'm passing here, he will be able to recover any kind of damage for the rip. Oh, now that's very nasty. Edvin is now stripped out of the garage. His derricks are taken, so once again, he lost economic edge, and also he lost 2 Tengus, and I think 3. One of them was dogfighting with the Apollo. Now we still have southern transport. I hope this is entirely for that splash damage of the suicide attack. And no, Edvin, send it back. I think. Oh, what? In a Riptide? Is that the best disguise you can do? And why will you deploy a Dojo Corps for this? Southern transport was fast enough. And, I mean, Riptide would actually suffer from the damage. But again, Dutcharmy is now aggressively expanding over the right side of the map. But same applies for Edvin as well. Now, he wants to have his own expansion point at the mid. But here's the trouble. The garage is still on. And look at this insane repair. Nothing is happening to these Riptides at this point. Because some cheap shots, and now garrison is being decommissioned. Now these Imperial Warriors, unfortunately, oh, Peacekeepers are also ejected. Tengus have a right, but I don't think they can do anything. Well, Dutcharmy is really working some... I mean, did you see that Javelin Micro, by the way? That was actually nice, like ejecting them, dealing some damage, and quickly getting them in. Oh, did you say crush? Ah, no, okay. Okay, we see some aerial fighting here, but... Oh. Okay, two Apollos are down, but also the Edvin is losing 2 Tengus already. His Tengu numbers are now in 3. But that's not the fight that you would like to afford. You need your Tengus in here, because... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, not the garrison! Ah, it's in the range of the Dojo Corps as well. Okay, suddenly goes into low power, I guess. Let's have a look at... Edvin is now on low power. Edvin is now stripped out of his Dojo Corps. I mean, instant Dojo. Edvin is now losing his Tengus. Edvin. I think the damage is being dealt. I mean, not in that manner, but this forced Edvin to go back on the top of his island. Top of his hill, sorry. It's like, okay, you can use your point defense drones and I will deal damage to your MCV. And MCV is already on low health. Do we have 2 airfields? Yes, we have 2 airfields. 2 Imperial Warriors are doing the God's work and dealing damage to the garage of the Dutcharmy, but... I mean, seriously, this will take years. IFVs and Riptides are coming back. I don't know why is he getting IFVs just for the Tengus. I mean, you have a handful of Apollos, and they are very good at handling with the Tengus. I think the game will at this point go to the loop. I mean, there is absolutely no way for Edvin to keep up with the Tengu numbers because, after all, Dutcharmy has two airfields. And if he feels like it, he can go for the third one and he can get more. Guardian Tank is also on the field. I think this will be unfortunately the end of the Edvin. It's actually really sad we cannot see in a Equalizer game. Like, we need to see some action. So far so good. Most of the games that are either for 2 wins consecutively. This is too much for the Edvin to handle. I mean, that's... This Guardian Tank can actually do more if you could use a normal cannon weapon. Imagine that this pointed laser is being pointed on you, like whatever you are driving. That would be annoying. Like, hey, take that thing out of me. More Guardian Tanks on the field. Edvin losing the second collector as well. Now he's only on one. But there's no production is happening. There's nothing is happening in the base. Cryocopter is also here. That's an overkill. I mean, at this point, this is way too much. And Edvin sells off, realizing that this game is over for him, but well, that happens. This is the red of 3, and now the Dutch army goes with the 2 wins consecutively. So congratulations to him. I mean, there's a huge difference on the income, as you can see here. Anyway, GG for both of our players. Hopefully we'll see more from them. And on the meantime, if you guys can drop a like or comment, that would be very benevolent for me. Thank you.